Building a log cabin by hand. We move over the huge monopod we use for the other side, we take it around, and then we chop some more trees because we found a lot more cedar. And this is part 16. First up, we measure up and cut to length this smaller piece of log because we're going to use this, we're going to drag this up to the top, and it's going to be the other half of the doorway. Now we trim it down, we saw into it so we can start notching and make that groove so we can actually sit on top. We put these two cedar pieces to help lift it up. Then we start rolling the big old log over there. Now we got to move the monopod. So we dig out a little hole and we move this big Goliath thingy over slowly and surely. It's pretty heavy. Should have took the chain hoist off earlier, but I was hard-headed and I just carried the whole thing across for the most part. And then we stacked it back up, dug it in some soil, secured it with some rope. Then we threw the chain hoist back on, and now we're ready to roll and see if this thing works good. So we attach it to the log that's below and slowly and surely start dragging it up to the top. Now the thing about this monopod is, look at that, it's on one axis point, so it's very prone to swinging around, which I don't really like. Now the strategy for the future, well, I go ahead and hammer it down, of course, and get it secure. I had to mess with the nails a little bit because they got bent when I was lifting up the log, but as you can see, this is a doorway. But the plan for the future is to go ahead and get two of those monopods to pull up the logs. It'll be much more stable. Now I was looking for more cedar trees, and cedar trees are very hard to find because they grow in like small batches sometimes, and they're hard to find. I actually found a new batch of cedars, and these are big ones, so we're going to use these for the walls. These are decently sized. Now a lot of the logs I had left over were not fully 30 foot, so I was gonna have to cut them down and place them, but I didn't really like how that was working, so I want to use big, full 30-foot logs. Another thing is, cedar doesn't always grow to 30 feet, like it's not always straight, it's sometimes crooked at the 30-foot mark. A lot of the logs I previously cut were more like 20-25 feet, not a full 30 foot, but I found a lot more 30 foots, and we started a garden. So if you like this content, remember to like and follow for more. Thanks for watching. I've also been uploading long form content, so feel free to check that out to the YouTube channel at Country Tactical. It's great.